Just got back from a beautiful walk this morning. Went for a walk to the river, had a lovely swim. Just a very precious place, this northern rivers. As I was floating on the river, looking at the sky, watching the birds and the kids playing around us, I was just like in this moment, fully feeling how precious life is, how precious each moment is, how important it is to live each moment fully. That for me is a successful life, when you can appreciate each moment without needing to change anything in it. And it doesn't matter what moment it is. For me this morning it was a precious moment, but also having building this retreat center, there's so many obstacles, but the more we meet each moment without having this desire to change the moment and just accepting it for what it is, when the moment shows up, if it's a challenging moment, then we are not just responding to that moment in a conditioned way that we have responded to all our lives. So that conditioned response is a karmic response. So each moment, if we're not pausing before our reaction, it is being dictated by the software programming. What is software programming? That's where karma lives. Your nervous system, your breath, your emotional reactions. This is where karmic responses live. So that's why they say every action has an equal and opposite reaction, only until you are not conscious with your reactions. If a trigger comes and you react, and the same trigger comes 10 years later and you still react in the same way, you have had no evolution in your life. There is no hope to ever get out of that karmic cycle. So it's like the wheel that keeps on turning on its own, and then you know exactly which destination you're going to end up in. So that's why karma becomes a fixed place in the future, a destiny, a fate thing. So in India, people accept their karma. Oh, it must be bad karma that I must have done in my past life, so I'm having to experience the effect of it. But that's a very passive, lazy way of living your life. If you do kriya, the more you do kriya, you activate your energy, you lift yourself up, you apply the root lock, you do breath holds, you start to create space within your nervous system. And in that space, in that pause, in that gap, in that silence, you are able to consciousness enters. So now you're conscious how you are going to choose to react in this moment. This is, you have agency. You're not just a tool. You are in charge. You're in charge of your reaction. You are in control of your life. You are co-creating your life instead of just reacting. So this for me is a very clear understanding. The old, the lazy way of looking at the karmic life of karma is outdated. It's incomplete. It's lazy. Take charge. Do the kriya does not just mean breath work. It does not mean just breath work. It is evolutionary action. Any action that is taking you in the direction of evolution, and so that you are not limited to your conditioned responses that may not even be yours. It might be something that you have picked up from your mother, just unconsciously watching how she or your mother, your father, your people in your life, how they respond to certain situations. You unconsciously pick it up and then you start reacting the same way. So you're just hurtling through this life without having any agency of your own. So once consciousness enters, through doing breath work, through doing mantras, we gain control of our mind, our emotions. Through doing breath work, we gain control of our nervous system. We regulate our nervous system, so we're not just unconsciously reacting to situations, but we're taking a pause, and in that pause the consciousness enters. We are able to choose how to react or not to react in that situation, and we are out of this karmic loop. So it is very important to understand that karma does not live somewhere in the sky. It is within our nervous system. It is within our body. It's within our feelings and emotions and reactions. So each moment lived fully with gratitude, responding to each moment in the spontaneous right action in each moment. Doesn't matter what moment it is. This is a life well lived. This is a life of evolution. This is a life of gratitude. This is a life of surrender. And that is a truly successful life.